You can demand the world, ladies. I see y'all now. You want a man to do everything, make sure he's chivalrous, pays all the bills, does everything well, cooks, cleans, whatever. Understand that's fine. But listen in and come here. You need to be as attractive as your demands. So about 30% of our population today is on dating apps. And about 47%, according to Forbes, is actually single. That's about 117 million people in the US alone. Morgan Stanley actually did some research and found out that about 45% of women are going to be single by the year 2023 between the ages of 25 and 44. That's pretty crazy. 45% of just women alone. I wonder why that is. Well, that same article said that women feel more empowered now being single. I don't need a man. I'm good all on my own. Well, how true is that really? And do you feel that way? Ladies, I see more and more women who are online or in person actually want to dive more into their femininity and fall into their soft girl era, and the statistics are showing that you can't get there. But I can't really control what guys do. What I can do is best prepare you to get what you want. You know the name, Touche. Back with another episode of Date Theory. I actually want to start a series of dating advice on how to get what you want. I figure I'm going to take my years of sales experience and I'm going to combine it with my years of dating experience, knowledge, and just overall information I've gathered from listening. So for today's video, I figure we start off the series with how to prospect in dating. Dating and sales is actually very much the same. The process and the tactics that we use in sales is all just to win our customer over. So the very first thing that we do in sales is prospecting, because we have to figure out which customer we actually want to go after. So let's get right into how to prospect for your perfect partner. Now, the very first thing that you need to do before you get out there and you look for the person that you want is you need to understand and define your dating goals. Setting clear dating goals and knowing what you're looking for is the very first thing that you have to do before you even find someone else. Let's think about 3 goals that we can set for ourselves before we actually go on to finding our ideal partner. What are we looking for? Why are we looking for it? And what is this going to do for us? These questions are very important in setting your own dating goals. Next, I want you to identify your ideal partner. The easy way to go about this is we write down about 5 things that we would want out of our ideal partner. Same thing we used to do with customers, right? 5 qualifying questions that we would need to answer about this customer to make sure that it aligns with our actual goals, right? The amount of business that they do, how much money they were making, how can we better their business if we were to get together? Think of questions like this when you're defining your actual ideal partner. I want you to think about the word ideal, the perfect man that's gonna fit your ideal situation. It's okay to be picky about what you want because it's for you. It's what you want that you feel is going to make you happy. So when you think about what type of career does he have? Does he have children? Does he own his own house? Does he drive his own car? Is he kind? Write down and create a partner profile. That way we can actually put it out there when we're looking for your ideal match. Now that we understand your goals and we have identified what your ideal partner is going to look like, we have to build a dating profile, and one that's going to attract the right attention that you're actually looking for. So if you've actually did the first step and defined your dating goals and what you actually want, then your dating profile should actually really reflect what you're looking for. So if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit long-term, life partner, marriage, something of that serious caliber, and you want a man who has like this high profile career, does really well for himself, owns a bunch of properties, we have to set ourselves up for success and be realistic with our expectations, right? Now, this is going to be very important because being realistic about our expectations is what's going to correlate to the way that we actually present ourselves. So if you want to attract a certain type of man, you also have to be a certain type of woman. Now here's a gem, and remember this. You can demand the world, ladies. I see y'all now. You want a man to do everything, make sure he's chivalrous, pays all the bills, does everything well, cooks, cleans, whatever. Understand that's fine, but listen in and come here. You need to be as attractive as your demands. There is 6 women for every man. So there's a lot more competition for y'all. So understand what you are requiring and if you meet his requirements. Now that we've built our dating profile, we have our ideal partner, and we're out there looking for our ideal match, right? That person that you really want, your dream man. Now that we've done all this and you've built a profile out there that attracts exactly what you want, now we have to go ahead and let him know, hey, I'm here. Effective communication is a very important piece after you've already built your profile and you put yourself out there, because you're going to have guys who are going to come after you. You're a beautiful woman. They're coming after you already, but don't be afraid to go after the guy that you're actually interested in. But the reason why I'm saying effective communication is because you need to express your intentions clearly and be firm on what you want. That was where the really great salespeople separate themselves from everyone else, because it's all about how we engaged our customer after we found them. After we prospected, we built a profile, and we know exactly what we're looking for. It's all about how we engage that conversation to really gain their attention. But not just gain their attention, build a rapport with them where they're going to be just as interested as we are if his intentions aligns with yours. And if it doesn't, then this comes into play. It's how you handle rejections. After you've built your profile, you've identified the type of man that you want, you found him, you communicated your intentions, your needs, your wants, and he says, no, that's not going to work for me, or that's not what I'm looking for, and you feel that sense of rejection. It's all about how you handle it next, right? Because women, I know sometimes y'all ain't the best at handling rejection. That's more of a guy thing. And handling rejection, believe it or not, is a major key in sales, because we get way more no's than we get yeses. But it's the great ones that know how to turn a no to a yes, because we know how to get what we want. It's the same thing in dating, ladies. You can either get upset and be hurt about the guy that you wanted and how it didn't work out, or you can refine your approach and find someone even better. Because believe me, you can do that. And speaking about refining your approach, that is the next thing in prospecting, because we're not always gonna get what we want. We're not gonna make every shot that we shoot for. I can't tell you how many times I have failed with a customer and I thought it was the perfect situation. I mean, everything lined up, but it just didn't work out. Right? Because even when you think things are lining up perfectly and we're just gonna hit it off and they're gonna sign, something happens. And that's just life. So I would always go into the next situation and just learn from the last one. And believe me, it always worked out better for me because I always had a bigger win. And that always helped me to grow. And that's the last thing in this prospecting episode is I want you to remember to always embrace a growth mindset. What do I mean by that? You're going to take a lot of L's. For sure. What we're shooting for, ladies, isn't something that's that easy to attain. And all you really got to do is make the shot once. That's it. So embrace your lessons, look at your losses, look at your no's, look at your failed outcomes, and don't be jaded. Don't think, oh, everything is like this, I'm just gonna stop. No, that is not how you find what you want. Doesn't matter if it's love, if it's a person, if it's a night, it doesn't matter. Because you have to learn from your lessons, because a new experience is gonna need it. So don't forget that. So I hope these prospecting tips actually help you in dating, because it always helped me in sales. And if you found this video to be helpful in any way, and you learned something, remember, subscribe to the channel. You already know where you at, and you know who you with. I'll see y'all in the next one.